Let's take a look.
Let's talk about why Jugram is such a Yuha glazer. Now, as we all know, Jugram possesses the shrift G known as the Glazer. It all started when Jugram supposedly betrayed Bazz-B to defend Yuha. Now, we know as kids, Jugram and Bazz-B were close friends and they had a common goal of taking down Yuha together. However, once they actually encountered Yuha, Bazz-B tried to carry out his goal, but Jugram ended up defending Yuha, which is when Jugram turned. Now, a lot of people are confused as to why Jugram would betray his only friend. However, there are a lot of implications as to why he did this. For starters, we saw in the anime episode that Jugram's arm was all covered in bruises, which is heavily implied to be a result of his abusive uncle. But judging also by the way his uncle talks to him and refers to him as my precious Jugo, it does seem as if their relationship was a lot more messed up than just physical abuse. So Jugram came from a very messed up background. He was always made to feel powerless and useless and completely neglected. Even Bazz-B in the episode was contemplating about ditching Jugram because he was afraid Jugram was gonna hold him back. But Yuha was the first person who actually validated Jugram's existence. Not only did he validate him, but he made him feel as if he was worth something as well. Unlike Bazz-B, Jugram didn't have a personal vendetta against Yuha. So because Yuha truly acknowledged Jugram's existence for the first time in his life, that's why Jugram decided to turn to Yuha's side, because Yuha was the first person to respect Jugram as a human being.
You got it perfectly right. That's exactly why he acted the way he did. Bazz-B was, while he was his only friend, he was also kind of just using him as a means to an end. And while Yuha kinda did the same thing, it was far more subtle. He made Jugram feel like a person for the first time in his life. His whole life, he just felt like a tool, like a means to an end. But finally, here comes someone who sees his worth for the first time, and when his only friend is with him and he wants to share this moment, he gives him that look, which, judging by his reaction, is a very similar look to what his uncle used to give him when he was alive. So yeah, he got it perfectly right. But one thing he didn't mention was the reason why it looked like it didn't hurt when he killed Bazz-B was because in that exact moment, his mentality turned into the balance, where he would weigh his options on a scale, and whichever one benefited him the most is the option that he made. Which is why, in the end of the episode, he says, "There is no pain as long as I keep my eye on the balance scale." That's why he has the balance. That's why he's the perfect embodiment of the balancer. For a more in-depth look at Jugram's character, check out this video. It's not mine, but this video sums up his character perfectly. Otherwise, good video, man. Keep it up.